Forget Dubai's Burj Khalifa, forget America's Silicon Valley. Because what Saudi Arabia is building on the hot sands of the desert will surpass your imagination. Many people are saying that what Saudi Arabia, a country of hot sands and hot sun, is doing now is the biggest madness in the modern world. They are spending $1 trillion to build a huge digital prison in the heart of the desert. In today's video, we will unveil all those mega projects of Saudi Arabia, which you will not be able to believe even with your own eyes. Saudi Arabia is now working on a project that will be difficult to believe even with your own eyes. Have you ever thought that it is possible to watch the FIFA World Cup standing on the clouds? Yes, Saudi Arabia is going to do exactly that. They are building the world's most controversial and exciting sky stadium, which will be built on a huge mega building at a height of about 1,150 feet from the ground. This will be the first stadium in the history of the world, which will stand directly in the sky. 46,000 people can sit together and watch the game in its gallery. Saudi Arabia has undertaken this incredible mega project to surprise the world with the 2034 Football World Cup. Saudi Arabia is a country that has no rivers. Rainwater is the only hope for life there. But even when it rains in this barren desert, a strange problem arises. Within a few hours, that precious water is lost forever in the depths of the hot sand. To capture this lost water, Saudi Arabia has built an incredible defense system. They have built more than 550 huge dams by breaking the heart of the desert, the most powerful of which is the King Fahd Dam. You will be surprised to know that this 1 decameter alone can hold 86 billion gallons of water. This huge water reservoir has changed the fate of the desert today. Today, more than 1 lakh date palm gardens are being irrigated with the water of this dam. Millions of hectares of barren desert have now turned into green resources, which was an impossible dream for the people of the world even a few decades ago. In Saudi Arabia, you have to buy water like rice, pulses, or daily necessities, because this desert country has no real source of fresh water. Due to the extreme water crisis, the people of Saudi Arabia are now forced to drink toxic salt water from the sea. Yes, you heard right. They have turned salt water into nectar with technology. Currently, 41 gigantic desalination plants have been built across Saudi Arabia. Salt water from the sea is drawn through pipes to these huge factories. Then, through very powerful filters and incredible high-tech technology, salt is separated from every particle of water. After this complex purification of several steps, salt water from the sea takes the form of clear and sweet drinking water. Every day, billions of liters of pure water are produced from these plants. Then, through thousands of kilometers of pipelines, it reaches every city in Saudi Arabia. Not only seawater, not a single drop of water is wasted in this country. Even the dirty water used by the city is not thrown away directly. Through a modern drain system, that water is taken directly to the recycling plant. There, that dirty water is cleaned and made usable again. The same water is being used again and again. Billions of gallons of water are being saved in this way for the future. Today, Saudi Arabia is one of the most advanced water technology countries in the world, where people live in the desert but are living a modern life only because of technology. The whole world is now bustling. Saudi Arabia is going to do such an impossible thing in the heart of the desert that your eyes will be raised to your forehead when you see it. Many people are saying that this is Saudi's second Kaaba. Its name is Da Muqab. This structure, 400 meters long, 400 meters wide and 400 meters high, is the largest single structure in history. It is so huge that standing inside it, you will forget whether you are on Earth or on another planet. This is not just a building. This is going to be the world's first artificial universe. Can you imagine? A huge mirror 170 kilometers long is standing on the hot sand of the desert. This is not the set of a science fiction movie. This is going to be the biggest madness in the modern world. Saudi Arabia is spending $1 trillion. If you calculate it in Bangladeshi taka, your head will spin. The name of this mega project in Saudi Arabia is The Line. This glass wall is so huge that 9 million people can live inside it at once. Yes, you heard it right. The population of an entire country will be inside this single building. Inside this glass cover, there will be large schools, state-of-the-art hospitals and thousands of shops. The most surprising thing is that there will be a specific climate inside this huge mirror city. When the 50-degree temperature of the desert outside burns the liver, spring breeze will blow inside this city. Every stone and every tree here will be controlled by robot AI. Your every step will be monitored by drones. There are no roads, no vehicles inside this mirror city. Still, if you want, you can reach from one end of the city to the other in just 20 minutes. Because there will be a supersonic train running underground in this city, which will take you from one end of the city to the other in just 20 minutes.